So I left a couple days ago to go to OpenSauce.
Yeah, I came back from OpenSauce, Michael's convention. It was pretty fun.
Originally, OpenSauce was described as a adult science fair, but then some people assumed it was NSFW, and then now I don't know how to describe it. It's a science convention started by a lot of science YouTubers.
A lot of friends, a lot of fans. Sorry, lots of fans. This is gonna sound egotistical, but I'm having trouble just moving around these days because there's just so much fans at conventions, which doesn't make sense because I barely stream these days. But it seems like there's more fans than ever.
We were invited, so we went out. If you're Michael Reeves at this convention, like this is like Lily Pichu at Anime Expo. Like you're fucked. Like you are like the most popular dude in the world at this convention if you're Michael Reeves. Like you, I don't know how the fuck he even walked at all. But the convention was really cool because I walked outside. There's booths inside and outside. I walked outside to a booth outside. The guy looked over at me and was like, yo, you're gonna want this. And I'm like, what? And he flagged me over, and it was he built a robot that scanned for faces and shot a stream of beer into the mouth of the person. And he was like, you gotta try this. And I was just like, fuck it, yeah, let's go. So I'm like standing up and I'm like, and then like as it moves around and then it misses. And so I'm like reorienting like as it goes into my mouth and all over my face, okay? And so I'm like drenched right here with liquid. And as this happens, okay, people are coming up while I'm doing this, and immediately it's finished. There's no aftercare. This guy doesn't have paper towels. He doesn't have wet wipes. He doesn't have napkins. He's just like, cool, right? And I'm like wiping my face, being like, yeah, awesome. And the people are there being like, yo, can I have a pic? And I just drenched being like, yeah, man. Like I'm like, yeah, there is a time and a place, guys. A time and a fucking place. At OpenSauce, there was this booth that was, could you survive on the Titanic? And they remade the famous door scene in Titanic. For people who have never watched the Titanic, because it's really old, the main characters, Jack and Rose, had to balance on the door in the freezing water to survive. And so they made a rickety like door. They put sensors all over it, and if it tilted 15 degrees in any direction, the sensors would flash red. So you got on and you tried to not make it flash. So I'm like balancing like this to try to not make it flash red. And then my fan, someone who knew me in the crowd was like, yo, you okay if I come on with you? Because of course in the Titanic there's two people. So we play Rose and Jack, and he tries to get on as I'm already on the door, and we have to like try to counterbalance it and not die. It was really cool. They also had at the same booth, they had like a water area where you could put your hand in the water that it would be how cold the water would be in the scene, which is very fucking cold, by the way. It was just a really cool thing. Like there was just that should give you an idea of like what kind of boosts there were there. Was I Jack or Rose? Jack was in the water, right? I was Rose.